Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel for the best IT skills guide. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So we now continue to our exercise number 4, and today we are going to look at how can we work with tables in Microsoft Word. So some of you asking questions on how we can format and add tables to a document in Microsoft Word, and I saw it wise to make this my exercise number 4. So let's begin, and this is an example of what we are going to achieve by the end of the lesson. We are going to make a table that resembles mine. So if you are keen, this resembles a report card that is details the performance of either student of a specific school. So I thought this would be a best guide to working with tables in Microsoft Word. So I want us to start with the first step, and you realize most of the things will always repeat themselves. We said the first thing before formatting a document, you have to set up your page. So for our case, we need to set up our page, and on the layout menu, it is simple. That is where we can set up our page. We have column, size, orientation, and margins. So we have to give our page a size, and that is A4. With the page sizes, and then orientation will be portrait. We said landscape is wide, so we're working with portrait. Then I want to make custom margins. That means margins resembles the spaces or the gap left, the top, bottom, right, left of your page before the starting point of your text or data. So I want to give my document margin of 0.5 inches, then bottom 1 inch, left I need 0.75, and I'll leave it right margin to, let me make my left 1 inch and my right on it 0.75. So those are the margins. I don't need a data, but I'll explain to you what a data is. So then I press OK. So the first thing is to format our Microsoft Exercise 4 with some shading. You realize Microsoft Exercise 4 is in capital letters, but mine is in small letters. So how can you easily change this into capital letters in Microsoft Word? So the first thing, you have to select the word Microsoft Exercise 4, and then so it's supposed to be Microsoft Word Exercise 4. So I select Microsoft Exercise 4. Then on the home menu, on the change case, I want uppercase. Uppercase means capitalize each word. So uppercase, and then I want to center it. Then after centering it, when it is still selected, I now want to go to design the page borders. I want to apply shading to that. So shading, I hope by now you're learning how to apply shading to text, because I've repeated this in the previous exercises. So I'm applying to the paragraph, and then say OK, and there it is. So on the home menu, I still want to make this bold Microsoft Word Exercise 4. Then I want to change. Today I'll be working with this font Tahoma, so I want to change the font style a little bit so that you can easily notice the difference. So Tahoma, then give this size of 12. Just before Bethel, I want to place my cursor, press enter. So Bethel School, I need this style by the school, and you realize this font is far much different from Tahoma, and is called Gaudi Stout, size of 16. So I want to change this font. I want first to align this to center, and then I want that font type Gaudi Stout. This is what I want. Then I want a size of 16. There we are. Then terminal report. Terminal report again should be centered, and it is font Tahoma, size 12. That is font Tahoma. Ball it, then centered. There we are. So I need some spacing between the word Bethel School and that. So I'll select all these two paragraphs. Then on the paragraph, I want to make this a spacing of 1.5 lines. Then press OK. So you realize this more larger gap between the two paragraphs. So name, form. So I want to teach you on how I underlined these. This is the underline, these, then these. So begin here, just between name and form. I want to use the tab key to space them out. I do not use the space bar. I'm using the tab key. And this is what I mean. I can easily put a space between the two letters using tab, a space bar. Is basically this is the space bar key, and this is the tab key. So when my cursor is here, look at what happens when I use the space bar. I'll add very small intervals of spaces between those ones. But when I use the tab spaces the two letters with specific intervals of spaces in terms of inches. So I want you to note the difference. So I'll be spacing the letters using the tab key. So just if between name and form, use the tab key, space, and space that just the form. Tab key. So notice when I use the tab key, I can underline this space, and then I click on underline. You realize the space will be underlined just because I created a space with the tab key between house, tab, and that. So you realize I'm comparing with what I have, because I need a document exactly so that you can easily learn what I did. So addition now just between. So let me space highlight, underline, into the space, underline, the tab key again. Don't use the space bar. Tab key will be this underline. Then I'm going to select these two paragraphs. I'm going to make these a font style of Tahoma. Give it size 12, and then I want spacing between the two lines of 1.5. So line spacing I want 1.5. That is to get representative when filling the form. I hope I'm clear with that. Terminal report should be underlined. So we are through with that section. Animation number. So I want now to insert my table. This is my table. I want to insert my table, and before inserting your table, you should know how many number of columns and how many of rows you have. So you realize this is a cell in a table, but this cell is spanning different number of rows. So when counting the number of rows and columns, you should count the number of complete rows and columns. So I cannot count this as 1, then go to this as 2, no, because it is spanning a specific number of rows. So for me to count this total number of rows, I start with this is row. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 24, 25, that is 25. So this is 26, 7, 8, 7. So I need 37 rows, and then I need how many columns? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns. So to be able to differentiate rows and columns, the columns run from left to right, and the rows run from top to down. So to insert the table, I click just below the division number, then on the insert menu, click on insert, and then I choose table, then I say insert table. You get another option where you are supposed to fill the number of rows you need. So I need number of columns. I need how many columns? I need 8. So with the upper tab, I can easily increase this to 8. The number of rows, I can just click delete that. 37 rows. So I say A, and there we are. That is my table, 37 rows and 8 columns. So I now need to fill in the subjects, marks, terms, exam. So this is now the tricky part. I'm going to just move slowly by slowly to help you learn that. So let's fill in the word subjects. Subject is in our first row. So subjects. Let's move to marks. Marks, you realize that the row is spanning a number of columns. And how many columns is it spanning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So marks is spanning 5 columns. So that is what I need to count. So I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I need to do, I need to merge these cells. So the different ways of merging these cells, I can easily, after selecting, I can easily right click, then choose merge cells, and that is what happens. Now this appears to be one cell, and I'm going to write there marks. Writing marks, I can easily separate that marks. Fine. We are going to terms. Terms is spanning 2. Exam is spanning 2 columns again. So I need terms. So terms. I highlight, right click. I have to highlight the two cells, right click, and then merge them into one. Again, select, merge them, right click, merge the cells. So term, then this is exam. And after that exam, the next one is not filled, but automatically I have the word position here. Position. So by creating headings well, I can easily fill in the required information. Terms, this is cut, exam percentage grade, exam, this percentage, which percentage this grade, and position is here after grade position. So there we are, and I can easily bold these headings. So, and we said we're going to work with Tahoma style. So for easy comparison between the two, I want to make them just to appear on the same page. So subjects, I can easily resize the column. Just check, when I point on the column line, I get two double-headed arrow. So when I click and drag, I can resize it inwards to get that. When I point on this, I get a double-headed arrow pointing left and right. I can easily drag it to expand the column, but I just need it there. Subjects, and then the percentage. I can easily use the percentage. So just follow along with me. I know you'll achieve it. To the cut exam grade position. And then what of the remarks? Remarks is spanning a number of rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the remarks. So that means I have to select 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So either right click and merge, or I can just come to layout. Then I say merge cells. Again, initial, same thing. Click, come to layout, merge cells. So this is there we go. I hope you're enjoying this. Now we need to fill in the subjects. First, subjects is spanning how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4. So subjects, I need to select 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the layout, merge cells. So I'll start English language there. So you just need to type in English language, but make this fast and listening. For your case, just type in there and it will be easier for you. But to make this fast, I'm just copy paste. So I have all the languages and I need to select this. I said I'm going to use Tahoma. Font type Tahoma, size 12. Size 12. So those are the subjects. Position last term. Yeah. So we are through with that. After position last term, I need to create this. I want to merge how many columns? 1, 2, 3, and how many rows? 1, 2, 3. Just after position in term, I start the word remarks. Those are spelling there. Remarks. So I need position Please need remarks after 1, 2, 3. I need remarks here. And I need how many columns? That 1, 2, 3. How many was 1, 2, 3? I need to merge this. So if you're keen, you will know that. Just to count it keenly. And this will be our key. That will be our key. And the key, simply just select, bold it, underline. This is key. Enter. A. So A is what? A is very good. A. So is going to be underline. Mistake there. Just need a space between. So A very good. So I'll use the code. Just copy this to make this easier. For your case, please click in that, and it will be simple for you. Then after remarks, we need to merge all these rows downwards, and then rows have to span how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After remarks, so that is remarks included. I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to mark the cells. Okay. I just do that. Same. Let's clear the cells. So you realize everything what is so much interesting, so it is. After this, that's all. So again, once again, there was there we go, almost. This will feel comment and ask anything you feel covered. So I've merged all the cells down to the word remarks. So for my case, I'm just going to type in. And for your case, I'm going to copy all this, but for your case, please type the answer for easy learning. And you realize the numbers have just been placed manually. There is no smart. So just type in and signature because I use there. Use the tab key on the books. So there we are. So please select these. Make sure it is Tahoma size 12. That is what I'll be working with. So remarks should be bold. Hit center. Can make it more presentable than what I have there. And then just after remarks we have outstanding fees and should be merged too. So merge is simply combining many cells into one. So I'm going to merge this. Merge So this now appears to be one cell, and that is outstanding fees. So let's convert this to that package. Hit bold, hit center, outstanding fees. Again, I now need to merge all these cells downwards from the word outstanding. It should be this should appear as if it is one cell. So on the dial, click on my cells. There we have the blank, and I can easily copy these. So for your case, just type this. Is doing these rows. Just type. To realize the lines. The next one. Let's expand this. So how did I create this line? What did I do? Just after the word shillings, shift key and the dash tool. Just do that. Shift and dash. That is dash. That shift dash. You know, to press the dash tool is after 0 on the numeric keys after 0. So this is what I mean. Shift and the dash tool. This shift and dash tool will make me achieve to get this line. So just press shift, hold it, then press the dash continuously. It will draw the line. There we are, almost through. And the next term begins. Now I'll type this. Next term begins. Next begins. The tab key. We have ends time. The tab key. Ends tab and then time. Okay. So realize the main spaces. So we just highlight. I use the tab key to space. So you now realize the beauty of working the tab. Underline date. Underline. So let's see what it is. That. So there we go. Next term begins and that. Wow, we are through. So that is how simply you can work with tables in Microsoft Word. So you realize I've been merging cells, combining many cells into one cell. It's just one cell, but I had to merge many columns and rows to get this cell. And to achieve that, you have to select what you want to merge. Just click and drag. That is the rule. Either sideways or click and drag downwards to highlight the number of rows or columns you want to merge. So I hope you learned something, and please feel free to ask any question in the comment section. And to get updated on when we upload our next exercise, please subscribe to this channel and you'll be notified when we upload another video. Thank you so much. You're all welcome.